Hello everybody, it's me, Lukey Sifrina. Welcome to the Jurassic Coast, one of the finest coastlines in Britain. We are going to go the entire length of it on Google Maps. So the Jurassic Coast starts at Old Harry Rocks. Obviously, we can't start there because it's on a cliff face. So we are going to start at Studland, not the nudist part. We're going to avoid that bit. But anyway, let's just head towards this way. We're on the ferry road. So if we were to go that way, we'd head towards Poole and Bournemouth and just take the ferry across to Sandbanks where all the rich people live. But we are not going to go that way. We are going to head this way to Swanage, where the rich people have all their holiday homes and make sure that nobody has any jobs for the winter, which is absolutely lovely. So let's go this way. Concealed entrance ahead. Oh, concealed entrance. Let's hide. Keep going. Well, there it is. There's that concealed entrance. It's hidden away, isn't it? Right. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna have quite a few good, nice views around here and stuff like that. So we're gonna go that way because Swanage is this way. We're gonna go round. What's all these trees? Trees! This way. I don't know how long this is going to take us, but we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. Oh, there's a lot of cars around this long bend. I know quite a lot about the Jurassic Coast. Been here before, but that's a story for another day. Now we're going to go. Keep going down Orwell Road. Aha! Now, here's a fun fact. If we were to go up that way, up top hill, we got the... Look at this for a view, eh? We were just down there earlier. We've gone round, down that way, around the hill this way. And that's where we're heading, down all the way along the Jurassic Coast, along that way. And that's Swanage that way. This is the obelisk. It was a monument that was installed there to commemorate the fact that water got here through pipes. Yeah. Anyway, that's Poole and Bournemouth over that way. Bournemouth there, Poole there. And yeah, so pretty neat. Let's get back down to Orwell Road. Okay. Right, so Orwell Road, we want to turn around and go back this way. Now, it might get a little bit busy down this way, so bear with. There we go. Welcome to Jurassic Coast. So we've seen the sign. Welcome to Swanage. Here we go. But technically, this is Orwell, a part of Swanage, which is quite old. Very old, as you can see from like the bricks the building's made of. Quite a few nice little cottages around and B&Bs and things like that. Now, a lot of these now going to start heading into the bit where there's a lot of new builds and holiday homes and things like that. Big bus over there. A nice big care home. And we're going to see a lot of tourists in a bit. So just watch your eyes because a lot of them aren't wearing any shirts. Not a pretty sight. We're about to head down now to Shore Road, which is, as you can imagine, along the shore. Now, apparently, that lady back there, she sells seashells on the seashore. It had to be done. It had to be done. Okay, so look at that. Look at that. And if you really zoom in, just behind there is Old Harry Rocks. And you can see Poole and Bournemouth just over there as well. Now, sometimes on a very clear day, you look right the way out here. Oh, you can just about see it. Over there, Isle of Wight. So you can see the Isle of Wight from Swanage. Up here, we're not going to be able to go up there, but that is Peveril Point. Now, as you can imagine, as you can probably see from the little waves crashing over there, that is a very dangerous place to go swimming. The lifeguard gets called out there loads. And apparently, way back in the medieval times, when the Danes tried to invade us, they got swept onto Peveril Point and all, well, crashed. And the invasion failed, so ever them. Yeah. Malham Theatre as well. That's been there for years. But that's the new version of it. There was an older version. Now, I've got to try and remember the way up to... bear with me. I've got to go and... There we go. I just remembered that I had my bedroom window open and the neighbours were getting picked up on the recording. But anyway, we are going to now try and head up to Dalston Country Park. There's Swanage Pier. It never used to be there. It used to be along here somewhere. And then you've got, if you look over there, another little jetty as well. But we are going up here towards Dalston Country Park. Now, when you actually go to Dalston Country Park, don't walk up this hill, whatever you do. It's a stupid idea. So what you want to do is you want to head up Peveril Point and then walk along the cliff face towards Dalston, because this hill is blimmin' ginormous and the Peveril Point way is a bit more less taxing on where you actually on your feet, which is kind of nice. So we'll go down this way and up. We're going to head up the hill. We're going to be heading back down this hill in a sec. I just wanted to take you up this way. Oh, a bit silly. Okay. Okay, well, that's not working, so we want to... You know what, let's just go straight up to the top here. So, we're at the car park. Nice little wildflower bit here, but what we're going to do is we're going to actually go down to this bit and look what you can see, people. That is the famous globe. So it's basically just a massive stone globe, the Great Globe it's called. See if we can get a bit closer or get a better quality version of it. Oh, that's the restaurant, okay. But it's a nice viewpoint. Again, Isle of Wight over there, I think. If I'm looking in the right place anyway. Now let's see if we can get any more of the Great Globe. Yeah, there it is, Great Globe. That's Dalston Castle up there. If I can get anything from the castle. That's Swanage over there, and that's Peveril Point as well. There's more of the castle. And a bit more of the castle there as well. We head over here. Another little viewpoint, hidden in the trees for some reason. And someone's just randomly put their little thing in the bottom. Another one here as well, another little viewpoint. And over here you've got Anvil Point Lighthouse, which we'll head over to in a second. There we go. Another one. So, right, there's a lighthouse there. But right under our feet, we won't be able to see it, is a thing called Tillywim Caves. It's close to the public, but it's basically a big mining place. And yes, you won't be able to. You probably won't be able to see it from here either. But that's why there's a fence there, because it's closed. Well, not a fence, a big wall, because it's closed off to the public, because it's much danger. So wow. Now, this is Dancing Ledge. Now, this one actually is open to the public, as you can see. But what I will say is it's not here on the map. It's more likely to be up this way. You can see on the bottom here. Yeah, it's a lot further than that. Actually, it's a very popular climbing spot. At least I think this is Dancing Ledge. Is it Dancing Ledge? It's like Dancing Ledge. Anyway. Might be. Might not be Dancing Ledge. Oh, we go further along. See where we can. Guillemot Ledge. Here we go. Dancing Ledge up here. Don't know what that is over there, but this is not Dancing Ledge. That's peripheral point. Okay. Right. Don't know what they're doing down there, silly idiot. It's a very dangerous cliff face. Yeah, here. Yeah, it was Dancing Ledge. But anyway, if you go all the way over here, we'll not zoom in though. If we go all the way over there, then there is a little pool blasted out of the rock, and that was done by the local school teacher. Oh, hello, what's going on here? Anyway, it's done by the local... That's dangerous. Anyway, so it was done by the local school teacher, and they used it to teach kids how to swim, which was an interesting way of doing it, by blasting a massive hole in the rock face. But anyway, Dancing Ledge is named Dancing Ledge because when the tide comes in, there's only a thin sliver of seawater that goes over the top. It makes it look like the rocks are dancing. So it was called Dancing Ledge. Interesting fact there. Now, come on. Where were we? Come on, take us back. Take us back. Take us back. And we'll put Lighthouse. We're nearly there. I promise. Right, Dalston Country Park. There is the road. Now let's head back down home. Right, done. Ooh. Okay, we want to go back down towards Swanage, and we can follow that along. There we go. Now then, we want to head back down Dalston Road, and I probably want to head along Bon Accord because that's a quick shortcut. Now, we want to keep heading Bon Accord along towards the hospital, past the hospital. There we go, there's the hospital. So if you're ever injured in Swanage, ever decide to visit there, there you go, now you know where you're going. Down Queen's Road, Townsend Road, and go, nice. Now we're back on the high street. Keep heading this way. Now, these buildings here never used to be here. It used to be a church. Hello. But anyway, see the latest date. Back to where we were before. Now, we keep going up the hill, round the bend, round. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, a little gap there, so we're going to keep going. There we are. Now I'm going past the Globe Inn and along up here. Now, this massive, ugly looking school never used to be here. It used to be trees and another nice little quiet school behind it. But anyway, we keep going, don't we? Right. Now, we'll go up this road here. We're heading out of Swanage now. This part of Swanage is called Hurston. Up that tree, up here, up behind that hill, it's the Swanage railway line. It goes along here. Often you can see the steam chain and the steam go behind it. We want to keep up round. Now, for the Jurassic Coast, we want to head up Langston Matravers. Now, up that way is Leeson House. It was a very big house where they did a lot of the radar systems in the World War. So, a nice little fact down there. Still a lot of World War bunkers in the grounds there as well. Big house, and it's now used as a residential centre for kids where they go and do like countryside learning, like orienteering and things like that. Keep going. Thanks to Matravers, nice little old, really nice village, but buses come through here, and as you can see, bit tight with all these cars parked alongside with big double-decker buses coming through, but they keep going. Now, look at that for a view, eh? Look at that. I mean, who wouldn't want to see that? All sheep, but me getting distracted by sheep. Let's go this way and round. Keep going round. Acton, we don't really want to head up that way, but what we do want to do is go this way down to Worth Matravers. Now, I'm trying to stick as close to the coastline as I can, but the thing is with this is it's very unlikely to work out that way because the roads don't follow the coastline all the way along. We will try our best and just to see all the sights, but we'll do what we can do. Now, we're going to keep on going down this slope. There's the buses do come down this way, but very infrequently. Now, Worth Matravers. Really nice village. Definitely worth visiting. Right, we want to go. Okay. Right. So up here, we got the Square and Compass pub. Possibly one of the greatest pubs in the UK. Because, I mean, who doesn't want to sit and have a pint with that view? Oh, there we go. So, imagine a beer garden and imagine that on a sunny day, basically. But anyhow, we're going to get... There's a tea and coffee shop down there. You've got the village green with a little duck pond. Quack, 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 quack. So, I'm going to zoom out a little bit now because we want to get down to the coast. Now, this is Winspit Quarry, which is temporarily closed because it's falling down. But back in then, you could go through all these little caves and things like that. It was a really good place to go visit, and not many people knew about it. But now, since obviously, I mean, look at all that. I mean, that's going to fall down, isn't it? So that's now closed off. We also have St. Aldheim's Chapel, which is a chapel up here, as you can see. If I can get a bit closer to it. Yeah, there it is. A little tiny little chapel. Now we'll go up here. This is Chapman's Pool, which is just basically a little tiny little cove. It's got an abandoned little lifeboat station because back in the day a lot of people got caught into danger in here, but not anymore. But I mean, look at that. I mean, that's just amazing, isn't it? Now, not many people know about Chapman's Pool. You'll be careful there because you might get cut off by the tide if you go up too far that way. What I will say is, if you want to go fossil hunting, Chapman's Pool. I mean, yeah, you can't go wrong with it. Now, where was we? Worth Matravers. You know what? Saves a bit of time. Let's just head north from here. There we go. Right. So there's a lot of quarries up here. You can see big stone pits. And as a result, a lot of people up this way are stone masons by trade, or at least their ancestors were. Probably not many people in Swanage who doesn't have a stonemason as their ancestor at some point. We want to going up and that way. Right, now we are going to be heading over towards that way, towards Corfe Castle, and you can see for miles, I mean, Corfe Castle, Full Harbour up that way. Yes, let's just keep going. Zoom out a bit because otherwise it's just going to get pixelated and bit of it. Now, we're going to keep this way. Just a really nice little drive, isn't it, really? Now we're going to go around this long bend. We're going to head into Kingston, or Kingston, or whatever it is. We go, yeah, Kingston. Really nice little village. And we want to head down to past the Scott Arms. I mean, now when the double-decker buses go down here, it's so funny to watch. Scary though. I mean, this hill may not look like much, but when you're actually on it, wow, it's steep. It may not look... Google Maps does not do it justice. This is like, wow, this is like the hill of hills. And imagine a double-decker bus trying to navigate it. Whoa, scary. Right. And then head this way up, and we're going to start heading towards Corfe Castle now. And round up another hill. We're going to head down that hill. There we go. We're getting up. A lot of lorries come here as well to the quarries. And farm traffic as well. There we are. So Corfe Castle. Possibly basically the symbol of the Purbex, really. A lot of thatched cottages here, a lot of just really old little cottages, and it's a nice little, I mean, especially in the summer. And the Christmas lights. Oh, Christmas lights. It's amazing down here in the Christmas time. We go thatched roofs. And there's the castle. So that was ruined back in, I think, 1600s by Oliver Cromwell back in the Civil War. Possibly 1600s, maybe the 1700s. Can't remember. But anyway, down this hill. Yeah. And obviously there's a train station there as well. Let's see if we can... There we go. Can we see it much at the train station? Yes, we can. Beware of trains. Any more from the train station up here? Yes, there is. There we go. The train station. Corfe Castle. Nice. I mean, look at that. How's that for a train station, eh? Very old-fashioned. It's a heritage one, so there is steam trains going through here all the time. Oh no, where was we? Going that way. Nice. Right then. We want to head this way. And you've got the railway bridge there, little viaduct. Now we want to go this way. So, Army Ranges warning. So through here, there's not much, a lot of this route we won't be able, well, we will be able to take this as Google Maps, but it's only open weekends or throughout certain periods during the holidays. That's because the army use it as a shooting range. Pew pew! Which I will go through in a bit more detail later. Right, so let's head that way. I mean, how's this for a view, eh? I mean, look at that. I mean, countryside, I'll beat it. Down then. Wanna go through here, round and up and along. This might take a bit of a stretch, this one. We'll see how far we can get until we'll do this in several parts, I think, this series. There we go. Right. We want to go. Now this is Church Knoll. Nice, another nice little village. We want to head this way. Now, that is a church. A church. Yeah. It's undergoing some renovations. I wonder if it's done by now. Might be. This was made 2023, so I'd imagine it is. Right, this one I've actually got to navigate that. Okay. I mean, that, you know, it reminds you of Emmerdale, the TV series. Not TV soap. Yeah, TV soap. There's a little red post box behind you. There's a little inn. And that's the Margaret Green Animal Rescue, where people can just get their pets rescued if they can't afford to keep them, or things like that. It's just basically it's a charity which helps animals, basically. Okay, so right, so we got Puddle Hill, Bradle that way. We've also got Stober and Wareham that way, which is where we're going to go. Kimmeridge is a very popular location for fossil hunters. They got the etches there, it's a big thing. I always avoid Kimmeridge. The reason being is because it's overrated. The car parking's through the roof, when you could just go to Chapman's Pool for the same thing. It's just overrated. I'd avoid Kimmeridge. We'll save you money. Go elsewhere. Right. Now then, let's keep going up this hill. Now, this hill may not look like much, but look how much you just climbed from that short stretch. That basically shows you like how steep this hill actually is. Now, there's the walks there. We're going to head towards Ridgeway and Tyneham that way. But how's that for a view? I mean, can't go wrong. Now, we're going to head straight down this hill. Whee! And round and down. Go. Round that steep bend. There we go. And we're going to keep going. And round here. Keep going. Person on a walk. Or jog maybe even, who knows. Now we want to go. So there's Church Knoll, Fursbrook, Stober, Wareham. We want to go this way. Towards Creech. Now I know we haven't seen much coastline so far along this bit, but bear with. We'll get there. Now along here is a massive farm of duck, geese, everything. So if you do end up driving through here, just be very, very careful, because quite often these ducks end up on the road. You just have to be very, very careful. Drive slowly. Now then, I'm gonna head up this hill here now. Moo cows. Okay, so we have zoom out a bit. I think. Yeah, so when we get up here, I've got a few bits and pieces to show you. We go up the hill. No, don't turn around. Stop turning around. This is getting on my nerves. Right, here we go. So if we go up here, you've got a nice. Ignore the cattle poop, which is probably a lot, but some people do put some really damn good views from their panoramas up here. Now then, let's head back this way. Head that way. No, we don't. We want to head that way. What am I talking about? There we go. Look how narrow this road is. I mean, can't get much narrower than that, can you? Right. Private property. Uh-oh, danger. Okay. Now then, we head down here. You've got there's some horses, but down through here you get a massive house down there. Can't see it from here, but we'll do later. Massive manor, range manor. If we can head up this hill, you'll have a nice view of it from down here. There it is. I mean, look at that. I mean, who wouldn't want to live in that? I mean, oh, you can see Poole Harbour from here too. Nice. Right. I want to show you up here. If I can get it. Come on. Here we go. The Grange Arc. Basically, when they built the manor, they also built this, so you could see the nice view for it. Essentially. Oh, some snow as well. Nice. But yeah, it must have been freezing up on that hill taking a photo of that. But anyway, let's head back on Grange Hill. Nice. I keep going. That way. Can't go much further. There we go. And we're going to have there's a viewpoint just here as well, which you can head down and just see around through here. Not much to see there though. But look at that! I mean, imagine if those clouds went there, you could see for at least 50, 100 miles. I mean, look how far you can see. I mean, you've got Poole Bournemouth over there, Wareham down there, Tank Museum all over there. I think, what's going on? Okay. Now, we want to keep heading this way. Now, this is the bit I told you about, where you wouldn't be able to get through. Look at the risk of fire there. To tell you how risky the fire is. But through here, you're not allowed through unless it's a weekend or certain dates during the holiday, because what happens is they use this as army training shooting ranges. They have big targets on the hills here. Well, down here's Tyneham. It's an abandoned village. I'll show you that in a bit. But basically, they'll shoot tanks and armory and bullets all over here. And what basically the idea is, if it were to basically when they rebound off the hill, they bounce straight into the sea. That's the idea. And there is actually a massive 100-mile no-go zone for boats and things out that way. I mean, look at that. You can see like the quarry and tank training ranges here. But yeah, it's also out down to pedestrians for obvious reasons during those as well. So yeah, you can't drive for it, you can't walk for it, everything like that. Right. Now we want to go. You're going this way. Now, if you look down that way, you'll see a beach. And if you look down that way, you'll see a little village. That is Tyneham Village. It's an abandoned village. Basically, during the war, the army needed land to train on. And they said to the villagers of Tyneham, "We're kicking you out. We need this village to train all our troops. And don't worry, you'll be allowed back after the war's over." Were they allowed back? No, they were not. And this is what's left of the village. It's a really nice little thing to explore and look round. They've got a nice church there as well. And you can explore the ruins of the village. There's a little schoolhouse as well. If I can see anything else. There's the back of the church there. That's the schoolhouse you can go in and explore. Now, if you head out this way, there is a beach as well that you can go down near Tyneham. It's called Warbarrow Bay. And there it is, Warbarrow Bay. There you got a little turret as well, I think as well. But yes, Warbarrow Bay. We're gonna head back up this way, don't we? Where were we? We're here. That's it. Okay. Now, head towards this way. Down the hill. And just keep going down this hill. This hill's a really steep one as well. You can see all the army ranges again. Go in. Down and round. And through this way. And keep going through. Keep going. Look at that. Look at all these. Look, that thing there is Mayflower. Now, if you have hay fever, you will cry. And by cry, I mean really cry. It's not something you want. Keep going this way. We are really following the coast quite well, I think. Going. I keep following this down. Oh, look. If you look, really zoom in over there. That is Lulworth Castle. Really big castle. And that's probably the most we're going to see of it. Because there's nothing, not really any, nobody's really done any panoramas up there or anything like that. We want to head this way. Going. Everyone. Yeah, you can see the entrance to Lulworth Castle up that way. We want to head this way. Now. I keep going through. Now then. Keep going past that wall there. And up. Round. And up. Going up the hill. Someone's house. Going up more hills up that way, look. Going. And now, you see this barbed wire fence? It's an army camp. Lulworth Army Camp. Now, gotta be careful here because there's no photography allowed. So, we're gonna keep going up, around. We are. So, the Weld Arms and for pub, kitchen and garden. It's a long way that way. We're gonna keep going along. There we go. Just skip through so we don't get much from it because security reasons are obvious, all that jazz. Now you can see there, the sea, nice. Go this way now. Lulworth Cove is where we're heading to. Really nice down here. Gonna love it. Can't wait to show you. Let's keep going down hill. Heading there. I mean, doesn't that look great already? I mean, brilliant. Now then. Going. Down here. Round. Really nice pub. Through here. Keep going down the hill. I mean, hotel that way. Buses do come through here as well. Nice little shop down there as well. We'll be heading back up that way in a bit. Oh, go. Going down through it. And up that way is a massive steep hill footpath which heads up to Durdle Door. We'll be heading up that way soon. Around that way. I think Lulworth Cove will be where we stop for the day. Oh, look at that. Red phone box. Tourist Information Centre and a little museum as well. Homemade ice creams. If you want your homemade ice creams, that's good. You make your own fudge and sweets shop and things like that. Oh, and look at this. Nice little pond with ducks and things. Hello, everybody. We want to head down this way, and we're heading now down towards the cove. Oh, hello. Down here. There we go. And on the cove. Look at that. Lulworth Cove, world famous. And let's see if we've got any nice little things here as well. Come on. Show us some nice pictures. Here we go. And That's what I was hoping for. A nice drone footage thing to end the video on. So, that was part 1 of Jurassic Coast on Google Maps. Let's just see what we can bring for next time. Is that a swimming pool down there? I'm not going to zoom in on it because you never know, it might be someone swimming. But, but yes, thank you for coming along, and we shall see you again for the next leg of the Jurassic Coast on Google Maps. It's been me, Lukey Siffrin. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time. Creme de la creme. Bye.
Here we are with news and jokes and to and fro and do's and don'ts. Come with me and live a little brand new Luke and Luke. Hooray! It's everybody's favourite internet fluffs, Luke and Luke.